Well, back with in continuation with human capital formation in India, we're going to talk about the expenditure. It's all very well to make grandiose programs, but if you're not, you have to have the money to spend on them. So, what is the expenditure on education by, say, the local government, by the state government, by the union government? That's what we're going to see a little bit about that. And we'll also see that the government expenditure on education is expressed as a percentage of the total government expenditure and also a percentage of government of the GDP, percentage of gross domestic product, because this indicates the government policy towards promoting education. So this is how you're going to see this. Now look at this. So expenditure bit is very important. How much is the government spending? Like in 1964-66, the Education Commission recommended expenditure on education as 6% of GDP. That was way back in 1964-66. The Education Commission recommended about 6% of the GDP. So what do we notice? That the expenditure on education and health, which is carried out by the three tiers of the government, that is a union government, state government and local government. So local government consists of the municipal corporation, municipalities and village panchayats. So what do they do? Now we will see that government expenditure on education is expressed in two ways. Number one, as a percentage of total government expenditure, it shows how much of government expenditure is spent on education, which is actually being spent. And the second one, which is very important, more important one, is as a percentage of GDP, the gross domestic product, which means it indicates how much of our income is being committed to the development of education in the country. So we find that the public expenditure on education as a part of GDP is considered as an indicator of government policy towards promoting education. So if you look at that, we'll know how much are they really serious about education, how much are they really promoting it. So, like for example, as against a goal of 6% of GDP, which was recommended by the Education Commission in 1964-66, which was more than 50 years ago, the current level is just about, say, 3 to 4% of GDP, which is quite inadequate. And of course, the government expenditure, education expenditure as percentage of total government expenditure has increased. But still, not much has been really noticed. What I'm trying to say is education still is a challenge, as we've already discussed it. And elementary education takes a major share of the total education expenditure, and the share of the higher educational institutions like colleges, universities is the least. So we find that in 2014-15 the per capita public expenditure on elementary education differs considerably across states, from as high as rupees what did we say, per capita, okay, as rupees 34,651 in Himachal Pradesh to as low as rupees 4,088 in Bihar. So even this itself leads to differences in educational opportunities and attainments across states, even between states, that we find such a lot of discrepancy. So we find that something has to be done in expenditure in this regard if we really want to see that education is brought up to a certain level, we have to see that government, and it's also interesting to know that it is the government which spends much more than the private sector. So there we go.